Hey, what's up guys? Today we've got the full list of cards coming to set 2 Blazing Aura of Dragon Ball Fusion World, and I'm talking about every single card. And today we're going over and reviewing every green card, and I'm going to try to get through this pretty quickly, and I won't be spending too much time on cards that were already revealed previously. But be sure to subscribe for future deck building videos if you want to cook up some insane strategies with me. With that, let's start with the leader real quick. And that's Cell. Standard, draw leader, it awakens at 4, it becomes this guy. When awakened, it's a 20k battle power, but if you have 5 energy, you get to add up to 1 card of a cost of 3 from your drop to your energy. It helps you ramp, right? Nothing crazy. Again, these are cards that were already revealed. Here's a new card. It's like a destructive I-beam, right? The 1-drop extra card I-beam, but it's like half of it. You get to choose one of your opponent's 1-cost cards and KO it. However, this does have a 10k combo, which I'm very, very happy about. It's a Namekian, and it does synergize with another card in this set, but that's a little bit later down the road. And then we've got the 1-cost Korin that has the permanent ability of reducing the cost of extra cards by 1 if they have Korin Tower in their special trait, so that's something. That's a G. Don't be like me and think that's a 6. I thought it reduced the cards by 6, which would have been insane. Could you imagine? But yeah, pretty good card. And then they got these guys, these bozos. The blocker. It's a 1-cost blocker that gives you a 10k combo, which is pretty important. And it's Pizza, Pirozika, and Kareen. I don't even know. But the important thing to note about this and this entire set is the special trait Earthling. Earthlings are going to be very, very massive for ramping in this set, and we'll talk about that way later on once we get to the extras. There's an extra card in there that's just insane. If it works the way I think it works, it's literally insane. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Then we have a 0 combo 2-cost Krillin, and we're going to see a lot of 0 combos, which means deck building for green has to be extremely strategic, or you're going to have more than half a deck of dead cards, really, if they're just in your hand. Anyway, this is a 20k battle power, and on play, it can look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Android 18 or up to 1 extra card and add it to your hand, place the rest on the bottom, random order, yada, yada, yada. The cool thing about this is when it says Android 18, I think those double Android cards, there's a new one in this set, those cards might count. Now, I'm not sure of this interaction previously, but the interaction with Android 16 blocker, if you put your double androids into the energy, it'll automatically count as a buff for the Android 16 because it counts both their names. However, if you also do them individually, like 1 energy for Android 17, 1 energy for Android 18, it'll do that as well for your Android 16. So I'm thinking this card can also be a searcher for double androids, which is insane if that's how it works. Then we have our, super combo, probably the most elite card in the entire set, let's be honest. And here's another Android 17 card. A lot of androids in the set, and honestly, I'm really happy for it. 3 cost, 25k Broly threat, and it's a crit. I like it. I am a huge fan of getting more 25k combo, like not combo, but just 25k battle power cards for sure. And here's our double androids I was talking about. Place 2 cards from your energy into your drop, and if your later is Android 17, add up to 3 cards with Android and their special traits from your drop to your energy. Now, ramping has never felt so good. It's insane. And guys, it's a 10k combo. This is like, oh man, green is so good this season. We got a vanilla Android 18. We got a vanilla Android 19. Nothing crazy here. But his eyes. And then we have this 3-cost Dr. Gero, Android 20, I guess. Discard 1 card from your hand and KO this card. Then choose up to 1 of your Android 17 cards and switch it to active mode. Again, if this works the way I think it works, that means you can reactivate your double striker and pretty much swing for 4 life in one go, in one turn with this card. That's if it works the way I think it works, and the only way we're gonna find out is by testing this through the digital app, and I'm honestly excited for that, really excited to test it out. And then we have this guy, the spy robot. It's already been revealed. Here's a new one, Cell 2-drop 15k 10k combo. This is really cool because once you get to like 6 energy and above, beyond, this becomes a very strong card because you say like you play 3 of them, right, on turn 6, activate main once per turn, place 1 card with Earthling in its special traits from your energy into your drop, and then this card gets plus 15, like it just becomes a 30k swing. So imagine having 3 of them swinging for 30k. That's insane. Now, I don't know if that's exactly what you would want to do, but it's pretty dope. Here's a vanilla second stage cell. Here's our 8-drop cell. I mean, we already know this card is about to be nuts. Here's the special art though, the alternate art. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this thing is a sweet. I definitely need this in my collection. Here's the Cell Junior. Again, this is an older card that was already revealed. Here's a new card. It synergizes with the Gohan leader. If your leader is Son Gohan, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with a cost of 5 or less and add it to their own energy in rest mode. Then add this card to your own energy. So it's like a self-destructing Goku, but there's this card and I believe another card in this set that it ramps you and your opponent, which honestly, I'm all for. But could you imagine green mirror matches? You're probably not going to want to play this card. Then we have the 2-cost Gohan. Place 1 card from your energy into your drop and add the top card of your deck to your energy. I guess that's good, right? Because it doesn't reference if it's rested, which means you get an extra free active energy. Yeah, no, this is actually very good. Never mind. Dope card, but 0 combo. This is what I'm talking about. We're going to get a lot of really good card effects for ramp, but they're going to have 0 combo. So you have to be very smart. You don't want this in your hand as like a dead hand. Speaking of cards you do want, this 10k combo card, which is insane. It's a 6 cost, 35. It becomes a double striker if you have Son Goku in your drop, which, let's be honest, you can easily have. There's so many Son Gohans and Son Goku cards in this set and in the previous set that's just synergized. And there's actually a searcher here in this set we'll talk about later. This is the Son Gohan Future. We already know this card is nuts. The alt art, probably one of my favorites in this set. Here's the card. Here's the searcher. Look at it's Chi-Chi, 1 cost. Look at the 5 cards on the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Son Goku or up to 1 Son Gohan and add it to your hand. Place the rest bottom random order. That's insane. You can literally build an entire deck of Gokus and Gohans and never whiff. Like Chi-Chi might literally be the best searcher with just that flexibility, hands down. Pretty nuts. Here's our future Trunks, a card that's honestly pretty nuts with its effect, but it's already been revealed. Here's the alt art. I'm a huge fan of this set's alt art for sure. And here's the card that you probably saw on the thumbnail. Place 1 card from your energy to your drop at the end of your turn, but this guy's a 4-drop 40k battle power, which is insane, right? I think you would want to play this with like Android 17 as a leader, because then you can play like Dr. Jiro's Lab and essentially just keep recycling that 1 energy. Maybe even play it with Cell, really, because you're going to ramp up so quickly. So this card, honestly, so much value, especially for green. If this was in any other like color group, yeah, I think it would be dog crap, like not even a good card. But because it's with green and because literally you can have like 10 to 12 energy by turn 4, I said this in the previous video, you're going to see the cards that'll let you do it. Like, it's insane. Then we have this guy, Paragus, which when KO'd, if you have 6 or more energy, you could add to 1 Broly, like an 8-drop from your drop to your hand. This is kind of crap, right? It's not a great card unless there are cards in the game, specifically in this set, that I might have already passed over. Let me know in the comments. Are there any cards that let you KO your own battle cards? Because if there are, then this is a very good card. If there isn't, then your opponent just never knocks this guy out. He just ignores him, right? Like, why would they even give you that effect? Like, the whole thing is like, yo, please attack me so I can bring back Broly. They're just not going to attack you. So I think you need cards in your own like color group to knock out your own cards to activate their effect. But I don't know if that's actually a thing. Here's the Piccolo and Namekian. 3-drop, 25k battle power. And on play, choose up to 1 of your Kami battle cards and add it to your energy in rest mode. This is the synergy I was talking about with Kami, which makes it better than the destructive I-beam, I think, right? Like, just way better. You play that card, it does half of the ability from the extra card, but now it also becomes a free energy for you by turn 3. Like, that's pretty good. Here's Bulma. Discard 1 card. It's essentially a 1-cost android, 18 for you, essentially, that you could just continually recycle to dig into your deck. Here's a 7-drop Broly. Activate once per turn if your leader's Brody. Choose up to one of your battle cards and one of your opponent's battle cards and then add them to their owner's. Bro, again, this is the other card. This is like the Son Goku, right? That's so busted. That's so busted. In green mirrors, this is gonna suck. Vanilla Vegeta, 25k battle power. I love to see it. Hercule. My boy Hercule. If you have 6 or more energy, add up to 2 cards with the cost of 1 or less, and Earthling in their special traits from your drop to your hand. Again, you might be like, oh, that's crap. Earthlings are very important. We're gonna see it in just a few more cards, trust me. Here's the card that I think is the best card in the whole set. You got Yamcha here with the permanent ability that if you have 6 or more energy, this card is this card is in rest mode, your opponent can only attack Yamcha battle cards. So that means you just have to protect Yamcha just from getting KO'd, and then they can't do anything to your other cards. So good, so good. And then here we go. It's getting started. The following card is the one I was talking about, but this one is kind of a cheeky card, especially if your opponent is expecting on turn 8 for you to play your 8-drop Cell. You can actually trick them and bamboozle them and play them on like turn 6 or whatever turn have you when you only have 7 energy. Place 1 cell with the cost of 3 from your energy or your battle area to the drop, and then play up to 1 cell with the cost of 8 from your hand. This is a very good card, I think, for it's just for the value it gives you. Now, I don't know how many cards you would want to put like of this copy into your deck because they're kind of just dead cards, right? But I think it's a pretty good card, maybe like 2, right? Run 2 of them in your deck. And then the card that I am talking about, they might honestly update this card because the way it's written out right now leads me to believe this is going to be the most broken card in the entire set. 3 cost, Tragedy in Ginger Town. Activate main. If your leaders Cell, choose any number of your battle cards with Earthlings in their special traits, and then add them to your energy in rest mode. It doesn't specify if they're in the battlefield, in your hand, in your drop. I'm assuming it's not the drop, right? So with that assumption, I'm assuming it's got to be either the battlefield or your hand. If it's just the battlefield, it kind of sucks. If it's just the hand, that's a little bit better. However, if it's both the battlefield, your hand, shit, even if it is the drop, that's insane. You could literally turn 3, go from 3 energy to like 10 or 12. Yeah, you're going to lose your whole hand probably, but it's insane, right? Because then turn 4, you can play 2 double strikers and win the whole game. Like, it's insane. This literally, if this is how it reads, is better than Destructive Strength. But you guys tell me in the comments down below. That's like what you think. We got a new field card, Activate Mate, switch this card to rest mode. If your leaders Cell, look at the top card of your deck and add it to your hand or add it to your energy. Free ramp. Love to see it. Dr. Gero, move aside, partner. And then we got the Senzu Bean. This is Korin Tower. This becomes a 1 cost. And it also adds the top card of your deck to your life for 3 energy during your main, or during battle you can choose up to a leader or up to one of your battle cards and just give them an extra 5,000. Like nothing crazy. And here we go. This is the last card of the set. It's Activate Battle, 2 cost. Choose your leader up to one of your battle cards and it gets 25, bro. It's literally Gigantic Meteor, but for 2 costs, right? Then if you have 6 or more energy, look at the top card of your deck and add it to your hand or add it to your energy. Like another ramp card or a draw. It's insane. This set, busted. Right now, if I'm gonna rank right, green is sitting up on S tier, definitely, maybe even A. But don't worry guys, I'm gonna go over every other color group. Subscribe, they're probably all gonna go up today. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.